For Thanksgiving Day, we're tracking a cold front here locally in North Georgia. So if you're traveling around town or even into central Georgia, some showers and thunderstorms could impact you. But here in the Atlanta area, they're going to be gone by late morning, and then we'll dry things out for the rest of your Thanksgiving holiday and focus on colder air moving in. So showers and storms in the morning, and then those will be tapering off by mid to late morning as we get into the afternoon. Maybe some hints of sunshine, breezy winds pick up, and falling temperatures after hitting highs in the 60s in the morning. We'll see those temperatures falling into the 50s for the afternoon. The storm system impacting us here in North Georgia is also going to be impacting the 95 corridor. So that means up through Raleigh, up through New York City, where the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is going to be happening. Some showers, some rain will be likely there. And then in interior parts of New England and the Northeast, there will be some snow where temperatures are cold enough. So Thanksgiving Day, messy weather up there through the Northeast and New England, and then across the South, we're tracking some of those showers and storms. In the middle part of the country, quiet weather, a little bit of lake effect snow starting to pick up there in the Great Lakes, but quiet weather through the Rockies and also the West Coast with cool temperatures overall. Let's focus in though on New York City. 8:30 in the morning, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade gets underway right here on 11 Alive on NBC, and unfortunately, at 8:30 in the morning, the rain's already going to be there. You can see here on the forecast track, all those balloons, all the marching bands, like the Jonesboro Marching Band, they got to be lining up early in the morning, and it's already going to be cold and wet at that point. We'll get into the start time for the Thanksgiving Day Parade. This is 7 o'clock, mid-40s and rain. 8:30, the parade setting off. 50 degrees with rain that will be likely, unfortunately. I think the bulk of the parade time is going to be very wet. You notice here on forecast track as I pause things at 10 o'clock. I mean, maybe there could be a break or two at some point in the morning where it lightens up to just a little bit of drizzle, but then that rain's going to fill right back in again, and those temperatures will be chilly during the parade. I don't think the winds will be a huge factor on Thursday for the parade, but there will be a lot of rain out there. So for spectators, all the performers, it is unfortunately going to be one of those wetter Thanksgiving Day parades in memorable history. So rain is likely. Noontime, things are wrapping up. Still rain after the parade. I think those showers will finally taper off by mid-afternoon, and they'll be dry and turning colder for those folks sticking around in New York City through the rest of the holiday weekend. Now, big picture, Friday. That storm system that brings us rain in Atlanta and rain in New York City is going to be pushing off the East Coast on Friday. Still a little bit of rain and inland snow there in Maine, but what will be, I think, the bigger factor Friday and through the weekend is going to be cold air spilling down with northwesterly winds that will kind of kick up the lake effect snow potential there all the way throughout the Great Lakes. So we'll be tracking that through western Michigan, also off of Lake Erie, Lake Ontario. Some of that lake effect snow will get going and really ramp up and crank up as we head through Friday afternoon and evening. Across the South, it's going to be cold and dry, also colder and drier on the West Coast as well. You notice Friday's high temperature in Atlanta, just 50 degrees. Still some lingering showers with that front pushing throughout the Florida Peninsula, but a lot of that rain will be moving out of here by Friday afternoon. Let's push things forward to Saturday. Still more lake effect snow. Also, a little clipper system coming in will produce a little bit of light snow there in the Corn Belt, but the Southeast, cold, dry weather dominating the forecast for Saturday. Atlanta will not even get out of the 40s likely on Saturday afternoon. You can also see chilly, dry weather there across the Rockies, and then also the West Coast looking dry as well. Finally, after seeing storm system after storm system impacting them in the build up to the Thanksgiving holiday. Also quiet Sunday along the West Coast. Quiet, chilly throughout the middle part of the country. Mid and upper 50s there for the Southern Plains and Dallas. Still more lake effect snow getting underway throughout the day along the Great Lakes, and then that cold air, dry air right across the deep South there in Georgia. Let's push things forward to Monday, back to work, back to school, and if you're still traveling on Monday, more lake effect snow possible there. Doesn't look like a huge impact in terms of the weather along the 95 corridor. Just a lot of chill in the air. Just 45 the high in Atlanta on Monday, 30 in Chicago. You notice on the West Coast that dry weather that moves in for Thanksgiving Day is going to last all the way through the start of next week as well.